How's everybody doing? Tinkering with Harleys. First, I want to thank all of you who have subscribed. I appreciate it. If you're watching these videos and you're enjoying them, by all means, please subscribe. And if you like the video, hit the like button. We've had a really weird August here in Arizona. I mean, it's rained for like the last 3 weeks straight, almost every day, and vicious thunderstorms with flooding and things like that. So it's kind of limited the riding out here. Although it's kept the temperatures down, which is really nice. It's kept it about 90 degrees, which is cool for Arizona in August. But it's been like 80% humidity. And with the thunderstorms, like I said, it's limited riding. I've only been out 3 times in August, and all 3 times I've been out, I've been drenched. I've got caught in a rainstorm, and I'm not talking about little rainstorms, just that, that you can ride through. I'm talking about these torrential downpours with hail and wind, and there's nothing like riding along getting pelted in the face with hailstones. But all that aside, we're back to normal. All the bad weather is gone, and the heat is up to normal Arizona temperature. It's over 100 out there now. So today I figured we'd do a video and we'd talk about greasing your steering head and other parts of the bike. Now, each Harley has a grease fitting on the steering head or the steering neck. And these need to be serviced. Harley says about 10,000 miles. Now, each year and model has different grease fittings on it. They're not all the same. They all do have grease fittings, or for the most part have grease fittings on the steering neck, or on the neck of the frame, or the steering head, which is what Harley calls it. And what this does, when you grease it, it keeps your bearings, your upper and your lower bearings, and your triple trees, and on your stem. It keeps them nice and lubed up and greased up so that the front end moves freely, and it puts life onto your bearings. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's get right to it. Now, each bike has different numbers of grease fittings. Mine has one up here on the steering head or the neck, and I have another one down there on the brake pedal. So those are the 2 fittings that we're going to grease. You take and you wipe your grease fitting off, and then you get your grease gun on there on the fit. And what you want to do is you want to put enough grease in this where it comes out at the top, up here, and down the bottom here. And this will lube up your bearings and your stem. And there we go. You can see it coming out right there. And I can see it coming out right there. So that takes care of the neck. So after you do that, you want to wipe your grease fitting off so it's nice and clean, and wipe any excess off that's come out so it doesn't go all over the place. But that is how you grease the neck or the steering head. That's what Harley calls it, a steering head. And they recommend you do this every 10,000 miles. But again, it depends on the type of conditions you're riding in. So now we'll get to the second fitting I have down on the brake pedal. So you do the same thing with this one. You get your gun on there. Just give it a couple of pumps. And that's it. When it starts to come out on the sides here, you've got that shaft all greased up. and you're good to go. Okay, so that's all there is to greasing your steering head. And like I showed you on my bike, I have two grease fittings. One on the neck and one on my brake pedal. My son's bike, which is a 2008, he only has one. He has one on the steering head. But with each year and model, it differs. There can be grease fittings anywhere on the bike, and that's when you need to have the service manual to refer to it. But keeping all those bearings and things greased up and shafts so that they don't corrode or rust or bind up, yeah, this is all part of general maintenance. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. And until next time, everybody be safe out there.